Oh, good morning, people. Well, first of all, today, um, for those that weren't in the live stream Wednesday night and probably won't know, we had some sad news. One of the community members passed away last month, Gary Hart. His son contacted us using Gary's account Wednesday night on the live to inform us that he'd passed. Apparently he had a heart attack on the way to some treatment, and I know he hadn't been well for some time. He did tell me that. But very, very sad. I mean, Gary was active not just on my channel and in our community here, on many others, right across the spectrum of YouTube and probably further. So it's not just us that will feel sad by this, others will as well. But he'll be known, for his humour and the sarcasm that goes along with our sense of humour. I've never heard a nasty word from the guy. He had his opinions on things and he gave them very respectfully as far as I'm concerned. It's a shame more don't do the same, but yeah, he was well known across YouTube. Many communities will miss him. It goes without saying, keep him in your thoughts, and obviously our condolences, and I think on behalf of the community I would say theirs as well, to James and his family. It's a very sad loss indeed. Now, when you see things like this, it's people ask how you keep going. Well, here's a comment that James, his son, put up before the end of the stream, and this is exactly why. We believe no matter how small you are, you'll make a difference. So RMP Gary, RIP mate. As many people would say, you're better off out of this shit show that's happening now, but you can't really say that about a person. Rest in peace, Gary. But moving on now, after that sad news, the events of yesterday. Well, it's been confirmed now as a terror attack by someone called Jihad al-Samia or something. Apparently he's been a citizen of the UK since 2006. But we know the race he's come from. Now, why did it happen? Well, I think because of a war that is going on thousands of miles away. A war that this government has imported and supported. You don't stand in front of the world and say you recognise a terrorist regime, because that's basically what he's done, Starmer, and think that's going to keep the peace. Because believe me, it isn't, sunshine. But a lot of this violence and ideology has been imported by this government and successive governments, and they've kept it simmering. Well, I think now, because Starmer's losing the plot, they're turning the heat up. They're going to bring it up to boiling point. We've seen huge protests of these people. They've disrupted our lives. They've disrupted our cities. They've disrupted our towns. Even the countryside has suffered from them. And the powers that be have done nothing to stop it, even though it's been growing and growing and growing. You know, the red flags were there. But they have used every bit of power at their hands to persecute normal, peaceful English people for standing up under our flag and saying this is wrong. And branded us far-right thugs, which most people are anything but. You know, you've let these terrorist supporting groups for months now grow and grow. You did nothing. All of this happening now, Comrade Starmer, is on your hands. Do not blame us or our flag. It's down to you and the corrupt arseholes sat alongside you. And to prove the point, one of them, this so-called Home Secretary, absolute fucking melt. She come out and said, oh, what's happened is very un-British and dishonourable. What sort of statement is that? I mean, those words we could put in front of your name, Mahood, and it wouldn't be out of place. Same as it wouldn't be out of place with any of your fuckers that are sat there with you. You are all very un-British, and as far as describing yourself as honourable people, you are very dishonourable. And I'm surprised the flood of crocodile tears in Westminster doesn't drown the place. But it's Friday, and my parting words would be, Comrade Starmer, you have lost the trust of the country. You have lost the trust of the people. The people have turned against you. You have lost control of everything you've laid your hands on. And ultimately, I think you've lost your mind. So please, do us all a favour. Pack your bags and fuck off. This country would be a far better place without you. Whew, Friday rant over. But yeah, sorry to have to deliver that news to you guys about Gary. I know some of you don't frequent the live streams for whatever reason. So I'm just informing you now. Very sad loss indeed. But enjoy the alleged wet, windy, stormy weekend. But whatever you're doing over that weekend, as always, please stay safe, stay strong, and stay free. Respects, guys.